Okay, well now why are you not playing?
Hi, my name is Jessica Kersey, and I'm a government agent that is working on the Hudson River Dredging Project. The reason that we need to dredge the Hudson River is to remove the dangerous PCBs that were released from GE many years ago. For several years, the PCBs were released into the river before they were known to be dangerous. These PCBs are carcinogens and cause many damaging effects to humans and the wildlife. They can cause different types of cancers in human and in fish. They're dangerous to eat or be around. The lasting damage has been done to the river and the surrounding ecosystem. The PCBs have settled into the sediment deep in the riverbed and do not easily break down on their own. Over time, fish have absorbed PCBs and are dangerous to consume by humans or other wildlife. So the danger spread beyond the river and into the vegetation and surrounding wildlife such as birds and animals who eat those fish. As of right now, there are sections of the river that people are not able to swim in or eat the fish from because there's high concentrations of PCBs. So by cleaning up the river, we're hoping to be able to allow people to use the river for recreational uses. During the cleanup process, dredges will remove the contaminated sediments. Different excavators will dig up the bottom of the riverbed that contains the contaminated sediment, and it will be removed and then shipped off so that the PCBs can be properly disposed of. The goals of the project is to remove as much contamination as possible. We also want to leave the river and surrounding communities as undisturbed as possible. We don't want the people living nearby or using the river downstream to be disturbed by the construction work. And we want to definitely have minimal interruption to the wildlife, since the main goal of the project is to preserve the wildlife of the river. To ensure the integrity of the project, I would propose that all work done by each shift during the project be logged. This would mean that every employee who's working on the project would need to log the work that they have done. This way, if anything goes wrong or if there's any accidents or anybody gets hurt, we know exactly who has done this work and how to prevent it from happening again. We also need to have audits of these logs to ensure that they are being utilized and that all safety measures are being followed. As well as we also need random visits from the EPA and other officials, such as the companies who are going to be project alongside of us, to make sure that everybody's following all rules and regulations, because we don't want anybody to get hurt, and we also want to make sure that we are properly disposing of the PCBs. We also want to ensure the safety of the river. So to do this, I propose that we have periodic testing of waters and the sediment downstream of each work site. This will help us to determine if PCBs are being distributed throughout the river in the water. We need to have careful monitoring of the logs by the EPA. That way we know that they are being logged and if there's any increase or decrease in PCBs downstream. So we also need to make sure we audit all of those logs. If our plan is successful, then all crews will finish their projects without any accidents, because we definitely don't want anybody to get injured or hurt or to have any accidents on the river. Also, we will no longer have PCBs being released into the river once the construction is complete. We don't want any PCBs to be disturbed from the settlement and float downriver. And we also definitely don't want to disrupt any recreational use other than where we're working at the time. So we want everybody else to be able to enjoy the river as they normally would. If the project overall is successful, then in time, people will be able to resume normal use of the Hudson River and its resources, meaning people will be able to go back and fish as they please. There'll be no restricted areas for swimming, and they'll be able to use the river for what they intended to in the first place. And a lot of people have moved here because they enjoy the river and the landscape, and we want everybody to be able to enjoy that. The main goal of the project was to make the river healthier, so if all of our plans work and the project is a success, then the river overall will be healthier, and so will the ecosystem that surrounds it, meaning that birds who eat the fish or the water that is watering the trees and plants nearby will no longer be contaminated, and we won't continue to spread this contamination. I hope that as a team we can all work together to get this river cleaned up. Thank you for your time.